Hey, everybody. You might know that I'm one of the organizers of White Dudes for Harris, and our leader, Ross Rocketto, was on CNN this morning talking about how we are launching a $10 million ad spend across battleground states targeted at white dudes and encouraging them to vote for Kamala Harris. So take a look here, and then afterwards I'll come back and tell you how you can get involved.
Brand new this morning, polls by the New York Times and Siena College has Donald Trump leading Kamala Harris among likely votes in Arizona, a closer margin in Georgia and in North Carolina, where it is in the margin of error. A grassroots network called White Dudes for Harris has launched a new $10 million ad campaign pitching Vice President Harris to male voters. The ads will run in the critical blue wall states of Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin.
Hey, white dudes. So, I think we're all pretty sick of hearing how much we suck. Every time you go online, it's the same story. We're the problem. And yeah, some white dudes are. Trump and all his MAGA buddies are out there making it worse. So I've been doing my own research and decided to check out Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. And before you jump down my throat, they're actually talking to guys like us. No lectures, no BS. Just real solutions that protect our freedoms and help us take care of the people who matter. End of the day, you're your own man. It's your call.
Joining us now to discuss is co-founder of White Dudes for Harris, Ross Rocketto. Thank you so much for being here. First of all, what made you start this group, White Dudes for Harris? And I suspect some of it has to do with the polling.
Yeah, for far too long, the left has essentially ceded white men to the MAGA right. And a thing that we know is that most men, especially most white men, aren't actually MAGA supporters. And so we decided that we wanted to create space for white men to be a part of electing Vice President Harris.
So, there have been many of these Zooms where it's like cat ladies for Harris and different groups. That's how people have been getting together. But now you're spending $10 million on ads. How'd you do it?
We launched the ad last week. We are hoping to get them up on the air in the next couple weeks. And to be honest, just good old-fashioned organizing. We're out there making sure that we have conversations with white men across the battleground states, making sure that they understand that Vice President Harris and Governor Walz are really the only choice for them, especially when it comes to their pocketbook issues, when it comes to supporting your family, when it comes to your health care, when it comes to your freedoms. There's really only one choice in this election.
What are you hearing, as these phone calls are being made? What are you hearing from people? And are you hearing pushback? Are you hearing people say, well, I'm not sure, we're dealing with, she was in the administration and we have these high prices and she's been there for 3+ years?
We're hearing from a lot of people that they're really excited about the sea change that we have that she honestly represents. We're hearing that people are really concerned about, as I said, their pocketbook issues. We're also hearing that people are sick of Donald Trump's antics, and they're sick of, turning on television and seeing people scream about, how horrible things are right now. And people want a different kind of politics. And I think that's what we're going to be able to get this election.
How do you think this ad might change the minds do you think it could change the minds of some Trump supporters? Are you going after folks who are on the fence or who are moderates that feel like they might be able to jump over?
Yeah, we're going after folks who don't identify as being a part of the MAGA right, but aren't necessarily sure who they want to vote for this election cycle. So folks who are undecided, folks in the middle, it's really important that we create space in the Democratic Party for these folks because we just haven't in the past. And, I think the top of the ad really talks to it pretty directly, which is, there's large parts of the left who have gone out of their way to alienate white men over the last couple of years. And that's understandable in many ways. And also, if we're going to win and if we're going to move this country in the direction that we really want to see it in, we have to be a big tent coalition.
All right, Ross Rocketto, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on for us this morning. John?
So as you can see, we have a lot of exciting momentum behind us, but we need your help as well. If you could go to whitedudesforharris.com, you can sign up, you can donate, you can buy merchandise like this hat. All of the proceeds go to the Harris campaign and are 100% union made in America. You can also join our Facebook group and other social media accounts, and we would love to have you on board. Let's do this.